How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. I am seeing so much attention with FIE, and if I've called this correct, this is going to be insane, right? So I'm going to give you guys the analysis here for the weekend, as obviously we have so much time on our hands, and we can do so much chart analysis, and I love it. So Memorial Day weekend, we have a long weekend, Mondays off, so we can definitely look and dive into a lot of stuff. So FFIE, I don't know if this is really correct, but a lot of people have been going and telling me, according to Ortex, there is like a 2,896% short interest. We will see. So, but definitely what we want to do is, what is the chart looking at us? We adjust this to an 8 ATR. And if you guys seen my strategy, we look into the band strategy. And what this is where do we find the tops and where do we find the bottoms in the market? What we want to do is wait for the price to cool off, just like how we did my analysis with GameStop. And GameStop is looking really good after hours. And we want to do the same with FFIE. Of course, FFIE has not hit the EMA 20, which is around the 72 cents, and it is fluctuating. So that is totally nice to see, because as prices, kind of rising here, the bands are catching up, and we're getting into a squeeze type pattern here. I don't think we are done, guys. Price had its sprint, and this is totally expected to see a move down. This is totally expected. You had this massive move up right in here, and then you got this move down. And it's holding this EMA 10. What I want to see is we start going up. We're going to consolidate. Of course, you have to consolidate before a big move up. And we've seen that all the time. You got to let the stock rest. Don't stop having impatience. Let it do its thing, and then let us have this big move up. So, yes, but I get it, because a lot of people might have bought up in here at this upper band here, and it does suck, because a lot of people got lured into this hype, and if you're new to stocks, you didn't see this coming, and I don't blame you, because you guys didn't see the system of the average true range, the band strategy, that stocks can hit a peak and they will go down rapidly fast once they hit these ATRs. Where does price go? What I mention all the time is, we always want to get in on the first time on the bounce effect. Right in here, price hits this, and guess what it does? It shoots way up from this EMA 5. I use the exponential moving averages, probably totally different, and it's the most simplistic way to do it, because a lot of people confuse charts with a lot of things, when it really is not that, difficult. Once you see these things, and it happens to a lot of times, this is your areas to enter, and you accumulate. The only time you should really be scared is if we break this EMA 20. That is your last line of defense. I really think, and that's this blue line rated here. Once we go below it, then it does look a little more scarier. And I get it. It's a penny stock. There's so much unknowns. And so if you do trade this, do small size. This is not something you put big amounts of money in and are willing to, risk a lot of your account. I will show you guys, and I know I showed this a lot, for the people who really want to get in on the safest trades, where I've made a video and I have it on my YouTube where you can see it on the channel to things. Look at my channel back in April 26th, April 29th, somewhere in here. This is where I said FIE short squeeze question mark potential. Right in here, I'm telling you, I wish a lot of people were in here. They would not have got caught into the pumpers, into the hype of, this could go to $10, $5, whatever you want to call it. It went to $4. That is like a clap your hands on your back. That's insane, right? $4, no one would have said expected that. But once price started going up, people start realizing it. And price could still make a new high if we can get that same thing. But I don't want people to be going in and thinking, oh, it can, and it will. That's not how the stocks work. Price does not, nobody knows the exact top of the market. just like nobody knows the exact bottom. But what I did know about FFIE is we have not hit, I have in a strange system, right, of this time distance and near the lower band. If you wanted to buy at the upper band, you should be buying at this lower band closest possible to it. But as you can see, there's massive red candles. We haven't hit the EMA 10 and 20 in some time. Guess what your conservative targets are is right here, and who would have thought it kept going? And I can see this repeatedly after repeatedly. You have about 2 to 3 weeks not hitting the EMA 10. You start accumulating in this area right here and here. Here's your EMA 10, your yellow band. EMA 20 is your blue. We hit that, and it just goes off, over and over and over. Here's your lower band touch. She hasn't hit your EMA 10 in about 2 to 3 weeks. What you do is you hurry up and hit your EMA 10, band, and band. And these really do add up. These are about, this candle alone was 20%. Oh, way more than that. At the top of here was like 30% maybe. But that's right there is called consistent profits. But you guys want to know, okay, if you're in the trade, how do I make this bad trade become good? Because a lot of people who watch these, might have an average over $2 and some even in the $3. Here's what we need to do to solve this issue. One, we're going to learn from the mistake of not buying at the upper band. Who cares if we miss out on a 100% runner? I was making videos in here and saying caution. I was very bullish at the 4 to 5 cents, and I was saying caution. Now that we pulled back, I did like the EMA 5 bounce from a move from 90 cents all the way to $2. That's insane, right? That was a massive move up, and people are kind of doubting, like, oh, we can't go to $2. We just went from 90 cents to $2. An insane freaking move, right? That was insane. But off this EMA 5 bounce effect. And we got into now the EMA 10 trampoline effect. Right in here is another accumulation zone. As you can see, the EMA 10 is curling up, which is nice. And when price gets near the EMA 10, we're starting to see that bounce effect where you're going from $1.02 to $1.50, making you a nice 50% gain. I definitely want to see this EMA 10 get touched. I was really hoping it would have touched it right here and accomplished their mission. But algos have to hit that EMA 10. So do keep that in mind. It will hit it. So don't get scared when price goes down. But, what's nice is these are curling up. You just need a little patience. This did a move in literally like 4 days. 8,000% move. It's insane. Let this calm down. Give it some time. What I do see is we do have earnings, which is the only downside about this. We have earnings coming up. So let's hope that they are good, and that's the problem. What I do see is it is like flipping the coin now, right? I do think that if we're over that dollar, we can really get those shorts squeezed out, and we have been staying over that dollar, which is really nice. We started it way back in here, and it's been very, very good. So there is a lot of unknowns. I do not want to promise anyone the future on this stock, but I do want to, tell you guys this is a nice, decent setup, is what I said. I was calling GME down in here as we, you see how we went to that band here and I have a clear stop loss. FFIE, sadly it could do some room down, and I know that's going to probably depress people. Once it starts going down, people panic and everyone sells, right? It's just one of those things you just got to learn from. We're never going to buy at this upper band. Once we get in, you could do the bounce effect at EMA 5 and EMA 10. As you can see, you would have made 50% here, over 100% on this candle, and a nice little bounce here. But you only play the EMA 5 1 to 2 times max. Because after a while, like I said, price will hit your EMA 10 and 20 within time. And once price hits that EMA 5, it's going to go down eventually. Just like in downtrends. When I liked this stock, guys, you see how the EMA 5 got repeatedly touched on this purple band. Touch, 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 touch. But it will go over it. That I do promise. I do promise it will go over it. And we went over it on this candle right in here. And that's why we wait 2 to 3 weeks of time distance. So we let it touch it a while. And then we start hitting that EMA 20 about 4 days later. So it's a beautiful bottom reversal system right in here. And I showed you many times that is how we want to trade it. For this momentum type of trade, I don't mind playing it with smaller money. I'm not going to be that person that says go all in on it. So right in here, I see that the EMA 10 is right here. Right in here is not a bad play. We're getting into a nice little area. So I do think, based on the chart, it does look, pretty bullish in my opinion. I don't see how we can't get a nice move up. But I cannot promise you guys the stars. The upper band right now is at 279. That is going to be kind of where, like, there is going to be obviously some resistance. Once we get into that dark area, as you can see, we do sell off, but we can definitely get above it. We just got to bring in that volume like we've had before, but we now have 112 million, and we've been losing that hype like that we had before because people are kind of panicking and selling off and going to other stocks. And that's the problem with this, warring kitty hype. They pump it up, right? And then they leave you hanging and they go like to the next stock, GWAV. And you're like, well, what about all the people that went into FFIE and you promised them $10? The chart cannot do that, right? We had to cool off. We were at an 8 ATR. Look at this. An 8 ATR on this, it cannot keep sustaining it, and that was the problem in this. And when I was making a video, I was saying, like, we need to stop freaking buying this thing right around May 16th. Yes, it went a little higher, than what I predicted, and that's part of stocks. You're not going to get the exact bottom or top, but you can get pretty, close to it. And this thing had a nice run. I am still with my thesis of trampoline effect on the EMA 10. That's where you need to accumulate. If you want to bring your average down, that's where you want to do it in that area. As you can see right in here, would have helped a little. If you had a $2 average, it pumped up to 150. That $2 average, and you bought some at $1, and bam, you could have got right in here, back in the game, and then playing it how I want to do my strategy. Reset your averages. I talk about resetting. If you have a $3 average, bring that sucker down if you have some spare money, and then reset it once it pumps, just like on this candle here. What I do like is we're hovering over the EMA 5. It's respecting it, and that's extremely bullish. Once we, because once we get above it, we can have this room up into the no man's land, like right in here in this black area. We just got to get out of this tight squeeze here and start moving up. Hope you guys like this analysis of FFIE. I love talking about it because a lot of people love it. It's a lot of about the hype. There's a lot of interest in it. A lot of people are trying to make analogy. Like I said, someone in my Discord, I sent the Ortex screenshot on here, which is kind of insane. It's really hard to believe what's true with that anymore. But there's definitely shorts on this, so I do know there could be another squeeze. But the round 2 squeeze is going to take patience, and that's the thing. A lot of people might lose the patience on this. And I just wish there wasn't earnings on May 28th, so we will see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely join into the premium Discord. It's only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. This is where you're going to get most of your education on learning the system. There is a lot of people in here that have a lot of strategies that they do, and they shared their chart and all that to help learn and stand out even more. Being a part of a community is just amazing. There's just nothing else to it because you have people with you that are in the war with you. Trading is a war zone, and you can't do it. It's hard to do it alone. You need the help, encouragement, the psychology, and all that. If you want to join, click the link down below into YouTube comments. I'll pin it, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. The names in green are subscribers. If you're in white, you're not subscribed. What you want to do is first read how to subscribe. It's very simple. Basically, you hit premium chat up in here, and when you do it, it'll opt you to subscribe. And a key note to know is that if you do it on your computer, it is slightly cheaper than if you do it on your phone. If you do it on your computer, it's only $6 a month because you don't get charged an iOS fee. If you do it on your phone, you will be charged slightly higher, like $1 or $2 more, who knows. But let me tell you the value in this compared to other Discords that overhype their price, hundreds of dollars a month, promise you the world, pump and dumps and all that. you're going to get why we take trades. Why is it important to take FFIE instead of listening to someone saying fake numbers? You're going to know my entries and exits on trades for bottom reversals only, because these are going to be my safer trades. You're going to have my education videos on how to properly accumulate reversals, how to use these indicators to be profitable, so how to get your chart like this, right? So there's a lot of, you're going to have to take a little time. And then also my journal is going to show you guys my exact trades I'm in with my averages and all that, so you won't miss out on anything. So if you're like, RTK, what trades are you in? Just go to my journal and you'll see my averages. Hope you guys like this video. FFIE, I am still bullish. I'm looking at the trampoline effect. We are respecting the EMA 5. If it goes slightly down to the EMA 10, I am totally fine with that. I know it sucks to see some red numbers on the screen, but that's just part of trading. You have a big move up, and then you go down, you consolidate for the next move up. And then your stop loss could be under this EMA 20 if you like, but obviously do not put your whole life savings on this. This is a penny stock, but I do see a hope for a bounce for you guys that are in it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, get a like, subscribe, comment to me what you think about this short interest thing. Let me know what your average is. I do enjoy reading your comments, and it helps the algorithm share to other people that need to watch FFIE and get the real facts about it on a real technical analysis that actually works and anyone can do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the premium Discord. Peace out.